Cruise news, a warning has been issued about some specific foods to be cautious of on your next cruise to Mexico. I'm going to get you the information on that. Plus, we have the top 10 cruise news updates from across the cruise industry, and I'm going to get you the information fast coming up. Welcome to the Travel Scouts. My name is Jason and we are your cruise information channel. We get you the cruise news and information you're looking for quickly without wasting your time. So if you love cruising, consider subscribing. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's start with those that may be cruising to Jamaica. Number one, an update on Jamaica's dengue outbreak. Dengue is a virus that is spread by mosquito bites. An outbreak was declared in Jamaica just over a week ago. Jamaica's Ministry of Health has confirmed the first death from dengue. Other deaths are being investigated, and unfortunately during this same period the number of cases of dengue in Jamaica have almost doubled. On this map I have the 5 cruise ports in Jamaica. Now all of the parishes in Jamaica have reported cases of dengue. However, I'm going to add caution icons on this map to show the 5 parishes that have the most reported cases of dengue. Note that 3 of the cruise ports are in these parishes. So it is good just to have that knowledge, and the key here is to be aware so that you can take appropriate precautions to avoid mosquito bites. Number 2, 2 more cruise lines are getting Starlink internet. The 2 cruise lines are P&O Cruises and Cunard. Starlink uses low Earth orbit satellites to provide improved internet connectivity. Installation has already begun on both cruise lines and much of their fleet should be functional with Starlink by the end of the year. Moving on to number 3, we have a hurricane season update. Let's start in the Pacific. The Eastern Pacific has one weather system of concern. It is being given a 100% chance of cyclone formation in the next week. It is moving to the northwest, so stay tuned and we will keep you up to date on that storm. The Atlantic also has one weather system of concern. It is Tropical Storm Felipe. The tropical storm currently has max sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. Now it is currently forecasted to strengthen to become a hurricane by Friday morning. Here is the current path of the storm. It is currently on a path to remain just east of Bermuda. Then number 4, 0 cruise ships have been scrapped in 2023, and that is big news. Following the pandemic, there were a total of 38 cruise ships scrapped between 2020 and 2022. Last year set an all-time record with 18 cruise ships being scrapped. It seems like the cruise lines have leveled out their fleets, at least for now. Then, number 5, Norwegian Cruise Line is launching the Wheel of Fortune game show on most of their cruise ships. The game show will take place in their main theater, and guests can play along using their mobile devices. And there will be a real-time leaderboard. The cruisers that do well will have the opportunity to compete on stage. Winners will get a variety of prizes, including a free cruise. By the spring of next year, the Wheel of Fortune is set to be on board 16 of Norwegian's 19 cruise ships. The only 3 of Norwegian's ships that were not said to be getting the Wheel of Fortune game show were the Norwegian Prima, the Norwegian Viva, and the Pride of America. Okay, we have 5 cruise news pieces remaining, including the top headlines of the day, but quick question, chime in down below. Speaking of entertainment on a cruise ship, here's the question. Which of the following entertainment options would you prefer to go to on your next cruise? Would you prefer to go to A game show like the Wheel of Fortune that we just mentioned, B, a music or dance production, or C, a comedy show? Chime in down below with what your preference will be. I will look forward to reading that, but now on with the cruise news. Number 6, Royal Caribbean is changing the name of their signature loyalty venue. I am of course referring to their Diamond Lounge that is on each of their ships. Royal Caribbean will be changing the name to the Crown Lounge. This lounge is accessible only to cruisers who reach the Diamond Plus, or Pinnacle level. The exact timing of this change has not yet been announced. Next, number 7, the Maritime Accident Report for the month of September has been released. The Maritime Accident Report tracks all global incidents for large ships such as cruise ships, cargo ships, and other large vessels. During the month of September, there were 76 total accidents, 0 ships lost, 4 fatalities, and no crew members kidnapped. Number 8, Carnival Corporation has released their earnings statement for the 3rd quarter. Of note, the cruise line hit an all-time high with revenues of $6.9 billion. Now, if you cruised with Carnival and you felt that the ships were crowded, you were right. The company reported that they averaged an occupancy level of 109% during the quarter. That percentage is figured with 100% representing 2 cruisers per stateroom. Another note of interest is that Carnival reduced their debt by $4 billion during 2023. The company was carrying debt of $12 billion at the end of 2019, but it got all the way up to $35 billion as a result of the pandemic. Number 9, Royal Caribbean has added the option to add a drink package as part of the cruise purchase checkout process. This is a new feature for Royal Caribbean. As you are purchasing a cruise online, it now comes up with the option to add a drink package to your checkout cart. In the past, a cruiser had to make their cruise reservation first and give a deposit. Additionally, this new feature by Royal Caribbean allows the cruiser to see how much a drink package would cost, which was not possible in the past either. Then, number 10, the CDC has issued an alert regarding multi-drug resistant salmonella in Mexico. Multi-drug resistant means that the bacteria has developed the ability to defeat the drugs designed to combat it, so it can be very difficult to treat. The CDC has noted some specific foods to be cautious of during your next cruise to Mexico. These include beef, cheese, and then beef jerky or dried beef. The CDC also noted that most people with a salmonella infection have diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps. Symptoms usually start anywhere between 6 hours to 6 days after swallowing the bacteria, and it lasts between 4 to 7 days. It is always good to be aware of what is going on at the destinations you will be traveling to, so I hope this was helpful. Okay, subscribe and turn the notification bell on to stay up to date with the latest cruise news and information. The next video will be coming out soon, but until then, keep on cruising, and we'll catch you in the next video.